guys, what's going on? It's Savage here, fixing my hair really quick. But today we're just going to be drafting for the highest overall players. We're going to be talking some football. Going to be talking about the games that happened yesterday. Super Bowl predictions, man. Super Bowl who I want. Super Bowl who I think. And then, let's be great, baby. Let's hop in this draft. Peaked at 85 overall. Could we be one of the first people to get an 85 overall draft? Right there, we're getting Bob Sanders. First round. Not going to talk about the football games yet. Not going to talk about anything yet. Just going to be talking about this draft. Trying to get that heat, baby. Any elites? Any elites? It's a couple elites this round. Going to get us a Frosty Raka. Frosty Raka. Let's see what we get now. Okay. Kind of wish we didn't pick Frosty Rucker. That's okay. We got Khalil Mack. And we have Bud Dupree. So we could definitely flip Bud Dupree to an O-lineman. Is right here. We got Julio Jones, baby. Nice aggressive catcher. Just kidding. That doesn't exist this year. Man, my glasses are bodied right now. Glasses are bodied, guys. I got a story for you guys for that later tonight. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened to my glasses. In the Mutt gameplay later tonight with the budget squad. For you guys that didn't know, did sell the squad. Have a lot of coins. That's why you see in the top right, we sitting on a fat stat. But I did release a video earlier tonight explaining about the budget squad, just telling you guys about it, pretty much who we got and stuff. And I will be dropping a gameplay with them later tonight. But we got to definitely do this draft. Definitely want to chat a little bit with the family, the Savage family. Right there, getting a nice little Reggie Nelson. Gonna itch my upper lip, and we're gonna hope for a corner. We do not get a corner. Don't get a corner. We do need a number 2 receiver though, in Marvin Jones. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. No lineman either as of lately. Okay, we had a corner in Quandre Diggs. You know what? We're gonna have to take it. We just need somebody who's not a base corner. And I'm chilling. Oh, my dad. It's David Johnson, bro. Oh, I gotta take my dad. I don't care what anybody says. That is my papa right there, bro. That is my papa. We're gonna take Ray Malaluga to get that linebacker spot. And if we could get a corner in the last round, that'd be lit. No corner, but I'll take a tight end. Hopping into the game, let's talk football. Alright, guys, we hopping into this game. And pretty much we're just gonna be talking about the games that happened yesterday. And it's crazy, man. Chris Boswell for the Steelers broke the postseason record. 6 for 6 field goals. He scored every point. I honestly think that the reason the Chiefs lost was because Travis Kelce did not perform as he could. I honestly thought the Steelers were gonna lose that game just because, dude, Travis Kelce, man, he is one of the best tight ends in the league, and with Gronk out, he's arguably the best tight end in the league if Eifert isn't healthy. And I honestly don't see it. I'm trying to think of other tight ends that can produce Travis Kelce-like numbers. And I honestly, Ebron's a bust. Olsen. I mean, yeah, but Olsen, you know, he's getting older. So, you know, the only dude that's really going to have, like, youth at the tight end position is going to be Kelce that's healthy. Jared Cook did come to his, like, he's coming around for the Packers now. Packers giving him so many more targets than he was getting, like, way earlier in the season, obviously. Whoa, what a short kick. David Johnson returning him. But yeah, I'm just looking around right now. Obviously, there's always high hopes for Zach Ertz. Every season that Ertz has been on the Eagles, there's like, oh, we're gonna get him the ball. No, he's never really gotten the ball. If you're asking me what I'm doing right now, I have pennants of every NFL team, and I'm just looking. Charles Clay. I've always liked Charles Clay a lot, literally because of Madden. I'm trying to think, man. Hunter Henry, he's a rookie. He could come around. Julius Thomas, he had not like the greatest year in the world, but there's really no tight ends in the league that are of the Travis Kelce, Rob Gronkowski, and I'll classify Eifert in there, you know, for my Bengals fans out there, because I really do like Eifert a lot. I think Eifert's a great target on the field at all times. But let's talk about more or less why I think that the Steelers kind of got the first of all, Eric Fisher is the reason they lost, because they got the 2-point conversion to tie it up, and like, the Steelers were able to get down the field. They did not capitalize one time. Dude, my glasses, bro, they're so look at this. Look at this. The Steelers were able to just get down the field in seconds. Able to dot them up or run it with Le'Veon. And once they got into the red zone, it was like they were like playing they were like this. We don't know what to do now. We don't know. Possums, like, they're playing dead. And I'm like, dude, come on. Like, you got to capitalize on those. I mean, granted, let's just say this. The Kansas City Chiefs, in my opinion, after the Texans lost, were the best defense in the playoffs. Now, I think the remaining best defense that is left is the Atlanta Falcons. I think the Falcons out of all the teams that are left in the playoffs, if he catches this, yeah, well, I knew it. Out of all the teams that are left, the Atlanta Falcons have the best defense when it comes to just giving up the least amount of points. And the reason I say that is because they have Keanu Neal. Alfred kind of balled out a little bit for them. They're playing really well right now. They're playing really well, and I like that a lot. And they're playing with a lot of pride because I'm pretty sure they're getting a new stadium I think this might be like the last game in the Georgia Dome. I think that's what I heard. So that's pretty cool. Reggie Nelson, am I going? Yeah, I'm going. So that's awesome for them. I'm happy that they're balling out. Now, the reason that I feel like the Steelers are going to not be able to beat the Patriots is because the Patriots have two of the greatest receiving running backs in the NFL. If I had to choose my top 5 for receiving running backs, it would be David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell, James White, and Deion Lewis, and Danny Woodhead when he's healthy. Now, of course, you could say Sproles, but I'm talking about on teams that had of winning records. Because if you go through every team, all right, you got Ty Montgomery, he's coming into the zone, but I mean, I'm talking about he was converted this year to a running back, so you know what I mean? Like, it's not the same as a natural position. Like, he used to be a wide receiver. So did David Johnson. In college, David Johnson was a wide receiver, which is why I love David Johnson. But Ty Montgomery was legitimately a converted running back this year in the NFL who was a wide receiver. So, in my opinion, that doesn't count for this year. But next year, he will be, in my opinion, considered the second or the third best when it comes to receiving running backs. So, because I'm looking at my wall, you could say Tevin Coleman's pretty good. He's pretty good. Tevin Coleman. Sorry, guys, for the Falcons fans. I read the comments. Don't worry. Tevin Coleman. I'm looking once again at my wall. I'm looking at all the teams. I'm not seeing too much of really receiving. Tyreek Hill. He lines up in the backfield, but he's a wide receiver on paper. And then you got nothing. Not really anything else. Yeah, I guess Shady can kind of do a little bit in the pass game because, he's pretty diversified. But there's Forte, maybe. But he's not top 5 anymore. I'm just trying to think. Theo Riddick had a pretty good year. He did get tarnished though with injuries. That's pretty much my best for. I guess that Thompson kid from the Skins. He's not too bad. That what's his name? Chris Thompson or something. Who's that guy? Yeah, it's Chris Thompson. But when it comes down to beating the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's very, very easy to beat the Pittsburgh. I sit on the couch and I'll be watching over my dad. I'm like, dude, they're about to get torched right here. Because they run the worst zone coverage in the NFL. They will split their linebackers so wide. And the middle of the field, anything that's past that last, because what they'll do is they'll put like Dupree, Shazier, Jarvis Jones, and Timmons. So they'll have all 4 of those. They'll spread them out. If a route comes across the middle, in between that, and they peek up, the safeties are usually split pretty wide, and the corners are on the sidelines. So, due to that, that means that the flats will only be exposed for the first. Sorry, I just shook my camera. The flats are going to be exposed there because they're playing so spread and so high, but they're not playing in the middle, and the corners usually have to back off a little bit. So the flats are going to be open right there, and anything behind that little shell of the spread linebackers is going to be wide open. And it sucks because I'm looking at the screen just like, dude, cover him. No, he's going to be open. And it's literally like watching the zones in Madden play, like when you're not using. I'm being dead serious. I know that sounds funny. My glasses are so broke. But that is the running backs on the New England Patriots will be the reason that the Pittsburgh Steelers will not go to the Super Bowl because of those 2 men in the backfield. And I honestly, Bill Belichick, man, probably the greatest coach of all time. it's just crazy. Damn, man, my man's sending heat. It's crazy how good of a coach he is, but it's like at the same time, like he has turned so many half decent players into so many Pro Bowlers, so many MVP, like, you know what I mean, MVP caliber players. And it's just like you can't disrespect. Dude, this guy is boring to play against. You can't disrespect him. Now, if you look at the Falcons in the Green Bay game, because I'm telling you my prediction, I don't think the Steelers are going to be able to fare very well against them. They're going to be able to score, but containing on defense, bro, they're going to need to be playing a lot of bend, don't break. Because if they don't play bend, don't break, they're going to lose. But my last thing, though, for the Packers and the Falcons game, like I said, it's going to be the last game in the Falcons Stadium. And it's going to be, it's crazy because, you know, the Packers and stuff, man, it's, oh, is that a pick? Dang it. The Packers balling out. If anything, Aaron Rodgers, right now, Aaron Rodgers is the best QB in the playoffs. Matt Ryan, I know, guys. I know. Matt Ryan's there, too. Matt Ryan is having a great year. But this man, Aaron Rodgers, has I know it sounds weird, but Hail Marys, do you know, I think he's completed like more I think I read a stat. He completed more Hail Marys than the entire league did in the past 5 years. He has completed more than the entire league has, or something. It was either the past 5 or 3 years or something. He has completed more Hail Marys than the whole league combined. The dude is just clutch. It's weird. It sounds weird. It's almost like scripted. But the dude had 12 seconds on the clock. Rolls out, scrambles, delivers a dime to Jared Cook for the win. A dime. There's not... Name a QB in the league right now that's doing what he's doing. I know Matt Ryan is a great quarterback, but in my opinion, Super Bowl, Pats, Packers. And, well, I guess we'll see, man. I guess we will see who is going to take that. I guess we'll see who will make it, but I'm just going to wait till the end of the game, guys. I'll pick it up then. That's my playoffs. That's the rest of my Super Bowl / playoff predictions. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, we won. As usual. We did it. We killed him. 19's it. He's out the door. I missed the extra point. I don't care. If you enjoyed, be sure to give this a thumbs up. Comment, what do you guys think about the rest of the playoffs / Super Bowl? Subscribe if you're new. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Boom.